Well, good morning everybody, and this is my update of 8 weeks of Omada, the end of November challenge for Sophia's My Great Challenge November Wellness. So my goal was to be out of the 160s, and that goal didn't get met. I am at 160.7, I think. And so for the 8 weeks of the Omada program, I've averaged 0.5 pounds per week. And there's been a lot of up and then down. And tracking every day has just taught me this, that it looks like this is the way my body works. I plateau, and then I go up, and then I come down, then I plateau, then I go up, then I come down. And I guess I want to lose 1 pound a week or 2 pounds a week, but that just isn't the way this is going to work. So that's the weight progress, and it's a little discouraging. I still struggle with weighing every day, and that's something you have to do for the Omada program. My coach for the Omada program said just put a piece of tape over the scale or a piece of paper so you don't see it. But the app shows it to you, so I would see it there, so that seems silly. So I'm just trying to get used to it and just accept what it's telling me. So what are some of the things I've done? Well, I've watched Sophia, and she's had great success. So I decided to change my breakfast up a little bit, and I am doing yogurt with chia seeds and protein powder. And it does seem to keep me fuller longer, so we'll see how that works over time. I also brought that drink, that berry drink, that superfoods drink, and I've had a couple mornings. I don't think it's as delicious as Sophia said it was, but it's not terrible, and I'm going to keep doing it and see how that works. I've been tracking my calories and all that in MyFitnessPal, and I did notice that my portions were a little out of control, so that's been something I've been trying to adjust. So I think those are wins. I'm going to put that as a win because I'm trying to do stuff. I didn't gain weight in November, which a lot of people do. I haven't felt too deprived. There was one day last week I did feel super deprived, and I came home and said, F it, and I ate a huge dinner, and then I felt terrible, so it wasn't so great. But it was instant feedback that that's not what I want to do. I don't want to overeat because I felt terrible. I've been sleeping. I've been charting my sleep. So I'm going to give myself a win on sleep. I've been sleeping at least 6 hours a night, which for me is a huge increase from 3 to 4 hours. So I'm going to give that a big improvement. I've been successful. I've been trying to have a little downtime before I get in bed, and I've been reading, not off my phone, but off my Kindle. I know it's still an electronic device, but that's what I read off of, and I'm in the middle of the second Harry Potter book, so that's what I'm reading. And I've been doing better on my reading, so that's a positive. I'm most proud of myself of working on getting doctor's appointments made and fighting with the insurance company. And I'm just going to say this, I know this is a wine that is kind of a privileged wine. A lot of people can't afford insurance at all. I'm provided it from my employer. I'm forever grateful for that, but it's still a hassle. I got to the orthopedic surgeon, and he thinks I have a FAI, a femoral acetabular impingement. Everybody just calls it an FAI, with a labral tear. And he told me that the next step is an MRA. That's where they inject dye, I think, and take a picture. So that's the only way they can really see what's going on. And at the same time, they inject a steroid to see if that helps. So I've been working with the insurance because they don't want to do MRAs. They're pretty expensive, and that's not something they want to do. And I'm going to end up paying 10% of it, so I want to make sure that all those T's and I's are dotted and crossed. But it is set up for December 10th, and we'll just have to see what my insurance company says. So that got moved along. Then I learned that I need to have a follow-up appointment after that, and I'm still working on getting that done. You have to call, you make the appointment a different way, so still working on that. I got my eye appointment and my mammogram scheduled. So all I've been doing, it seems like, is scheduling appointments and talking about my ailments. I feel like a 90-year-old woman, which is not good. So that brings me to the next part, things I don't think I did very good on. I wasn't patient with others or myself. I made that a goal for this month, and some days I did really well, and some days I did poorly. So those are things that I'm taking into my personal December challenge. To be more patient with myself mainly, others secondary, and to be more positive. I have a boss that I struggle with our interactions. I don't think we're on the same wavelength most of the time, and when I say something, she just hears it as complaining, and I think she just wants to hear everything's great, and for me, that's hard to do when it's not the whole truth. So I got to work on that. It's really hard. I just going to get an Academy Award if I can pull this off, but I think it's important. So those are the things I didn't do so well. So I like these challenges. I liked watching other people. I liked watching Sophia. One thing that I liked about her is she was real successful on her weight loss, so congratulations, Sophia. That was fun to watch. And I did like she said that, I liked that she said she had to cut down on all her to-dos, because that's something I noticed too. I would write like a huge list of things to do and then I didn't accomplish them, and that doesn't feel very good. And it teaches you that you're not Superwoman, and don't put them down in the first place. So anyway, I'm going to keep going with my December challenge to myself. I'll keep posting, but I won't be linking into Sophia's challenge. And you got to go watch Sophia's. You could win a Fox Planner. She's got a Fox Planner you can win. I'm going to try to win it. She was funny. She had the weekly one and wants the daily, and I got the daily one and kind of want the weekly. It's a toss-up. I do like that there's a lot of room to write stuff. In the weekly one that Sophia shows on her channel, it's got from like 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. to write stuff. Well, I just freestyle in there, and I think Sophia brought that up on her last challenge. So let's all have a good December. Let's not overdo it. I'm still working my Amada program. I'm trying to change what I eat. Oh, here's something else. The doctor told me I couldn't, the orthopedic surgeon told me there's really nothing I can do to hurt myself except jumping and running, which I don't like to do anyway, so that was like, okay. And he said, you'll tolerate biking, like a recumbent bike and an elliptical, real well, so do that. And he gave me some stretches. So every day I've been doing those stretches, and I've been going to the gym. I've been riding the recumbent bike. I do it for 20 minutes. Now I'm up to level 2. The elliptical has not been tolerated as well. I did 10 minutes of it one day, and I was really sore. Today, I felt good pretty good yesterday. Pain level only got to a 4 or 5. And I did a lot of walking. So today I felt okay in the morning, did my stretches. That takes about 20 minutes, by the way, so I call it my exercising. I did that, went to the gym, rode the recumbent for 20 minutes at level 2, and then did 5 minutes on the elliptical at level 1, and we'll see how I feel tomorrow. So anyway, that's my status. All good except for patience and being positive. So those are things I'm working on. for December and continue to try to lose, it looks like about half a pound a week. Bye!